Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. I am in Columbus, New Mexico. I can almost see the border from here to Mexico. I'm at Pancho Villas State Park. Different experience for me. I mean, it's just dry. It's cold. But I had heat overnight in the camper. Had an electric heater. Not on all the time. Didn't need it on all the time. It's as of about half an hour ago, it was 29, but it's rising rapidly. It's supposed to go up to about 59 today. I'm going to try not to put the camera in the sun. There's the campsite. A few people around me. Nothing close. It's 8 o'clock Mountain Time. Met four interesting people last night. A guy named Rick, he even gave me some Spanish coins. He was quite personable, different. The camp hosts, Laura and Doug, are from Michigan. This morning, for some reason, I started the truck about 10 minutes ago. Okay, I can warm up my feet because I'm wearing my sandals. I don't have any heat. Temperature gauge reads normal, you know, about 180. I mean, you know, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, the bathrooms, main bathroom, are out of order. But Porta John worked. Cold butt. But hey, I want to take you over to the other side where there's a board, you know, thing that tells a little bit about Pancho Villas. Let me see, does this go through? I think it does. There's 30 amp sites, 50 amp sites. I think the 50 amp sites are actually full, or you know, you need a black tank hookup. I think, yeah, they are. And then there's a few temp sites, not very many, I don't believe. Reservations ahead is recommended, but I was fortunate enough to bump into the camp host last night, and they helped me out a little bit by giving me a little map of what sites were, you know, people were coming in later after me. So they showed me what sites were basically still available on a little map, and that worked out well. Well, shoot, that says exit. Where's that sign I saw? Oh, it's got to be up here a ways. More than one exit route. I did see my neighbor had his hood slightly open. I wonder why is that wire running up. And I realized he's probably got lights on or something underneath the hood. Probably pack rats, I'm guessing. Maybe he's got a light under the hood. Okay, so just across the highway from this point, the United States Army established in 1916 its first operational air base in the United States. It used several cloth-coated biplanes in its unsuccessful punitive expedition against Mexican General Francisco Villa, which is Pancho Villa, after his forces raided this area. You know, I had this funny feeling last night. I wonder about lives lost. I just had this weird feeling this morning. There's the camp post, I guess. That's their little John Deere Gator thing they were driving around on last night. Yeah, I'm guessing that's theirs. That would be Laura. Okay, the first grease rock installed to service the United States Army automotive equipment engaged in field operations. The United States Army used motorized transport for the first time in the 1916 punitive expedition staged from this point against Mexican Pancho Villa and his troops. It dispatched civilian drivers here to teach the soldiers how to operate and service the trucks. On occasion, and far distant from this base of operation, the trucks received fuel transported by pack animals. Wow, that's interesting. So yeah, there's a ramp. They'd drive the truck up on the ramp and then they could get underneath it to change the oil and grease it and all that. That's fascinating. Well, I can take this down now. There's another sign over there. Can I get to it? I think so. Maybe. Maybe not. I know there's one by the gate. We'll go read that one. Then I'm going to go get gas and start heading west. Maybe by, I don't know, early afternoon I should be at Jill's, which will be cool. I hope somewhere in between I can find a place to get a shower. Pancho Villa State Park. You are on land once occupied by Camp Furlong, the staging grounds for General John's Pershing 500-mile expedition by 10,000 troops into Mexico in pursuit of General Francisco, in pursuit of Pancho Villa. 4 camp buildings remain in the park, including the 1902 Customs House, which was built alongside the El Paso and Southwestern Railroad tracks. The village of Columbus and Camp Furlong Historic District became a National Historic Landmark in 1975. So I'm guessing that's that's the headquarters building. And they built, you know, a thing over the top of it to keep it from falling apart any further, probably. I think I see what looks to be a tank up there. An old, you know, 1920s tank, or whatever you want to call it. Way over there. Hospital site for Camp Furlong. And there's a couple other things they're pointing out. Okay, let's go to the sign. Site of the last hostile action by foreign troops in the continental United States, led by General Francisco Pancho Villa, insurgent Mexican forces on the night of March 9, 1916, raided Camp Furlong. United States Army attachment or cantonment. Looks like cantonment. In the nearby town of Columbus. Several people were killed, okay, many others are wounded, and numerous buildings and tents were burned. The underlying motive of the raid is still a dispute among survivors and historians. 6 days later, United States punitive forces under General Pershing entered Mexico and pursued Pancho Villa and his band without success. In recognition of the subsequent long continued friendly relations of the two countries, the New Mexico State Legislature in 1959 designated this site as a state park. Well, that's fascinating. There's kind of like a lookout area up there. It's too chilly right now. I'm not going up there. Okay, I'm a pansy. My feet are cold. I think there's like a bronze plaque up here where the main entry is. Yeah. Just making sure I'm going the right way. Well, I know I'm going north. I just don't know if this is the right driveway, but yes, it is. And then there is another entrance to the south. So that's kind of interesting too. Alright, let's go see what this sign says. Pancho Villas raid. Okay, so attacked Columbus, New Mexico before dawn on March 9th, 16, killing 8 U.S. soldiers and 10 civilians. Wow. Approximately 100 Mexicans, the ballistas, were killed. The U.S. responded with punitive expedition, Villa was never captured by U.S. forces, historians still debate. Okay. Wow. They don't know why he even did the raid. What was that? McHale's Navy? The captain? Why? Why? What was that guy's name? They were always trying to outsmart him. Those porta-johns are kind of not usable. It reminds me of a kid. Let's tip over the outhouse while somebody's in it. Okay. That's it for this morning. January 16th, 2024. I'm heading west. Should be in Arizona in about another hour and a half. So that'll be cool. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless.